All right, we are live. Good morning, everyone. You guys are doing great. I am going to share my screen. Right. So, welcome to We Partners Network. Every week we have our We Huddle call, and where we share wins and share some announcements and just kind of some past events that we've done. So, our mission and vision hasn't changed. We want to create wealth, a community, a legacy, empowering our partners to dream bigger and really impacting our real estate community and, generations. Vision is to be 10,000 partners globally. That has not changed. We are getting there. And we are a movement of real estate entrepreneurs who dare to dream bigger and really make a global impact. And that's in our DNA. This past week, I had the privilege to be with Paul Roberts and Kevin Sue that flew in from Dallas come in, uh, to come in and go to the Build conference. We had the privilege to be with Brent Gove and Rob Flick. We had our number one and number two head on head. They have over close to 18,000 people in their organization each, and just exciting just to hear, kind of how they started. They didn't start EXP at the very beginning. They started in 2017, 2016, 17. That is when they came into the company. And, if you calculate at a cap rate for Rob Flick, if he's making close to $5 to $6 million annually on rev share, you put a 6% cap rate, that's almost 100 million, worth $100 million. He's created something that way. So when you start thinking like, what are we doing? How is he doing it? What are we doing together? That's the opportunity in this business model as a business owner, right? You got to take growth as part of your business plan, not just transactions. Transactions are important. He says that transactions are important, but at the same time are you going to do that forever? Are you going to do that till you're 70? Are you going to do that till you're when you retire, whatever that age is, right? So he makes it very clear because he had cancer at age 30. So there's a lot of things where what makes him tick? What was it that made him, and he shared a lot of stuff, and we had a mastermind till 1 a.m. He was talking to us in a circle till 1:30 a.m. So anyways, be in the right room. It's very important to be in the room with leaders and people who pour back into you. All right, today at 10 o'clock, we have our Mastermind Mondays with Top Agent Nations. Jeff Wilhelm and Stephen Pugh is going to be speaking, and that's at 10 o'clock Central Time. If you want to get on that sales productivity call, that's at 10 o'clock Central Time, topagentsecrets.com, Zoom call as well. Tomorrow, we have the Power Hour Attraction Call, first and third Tuesday of each month. We have this call, so check that out. Also at 10 o'clock Central Time. Zoom calls for the Commercial Real Estate Organization with Jim Huang. That is at 10 o'clock Fridays. Make sure you hop on that as well. Organizationzoom.com. Deal Exchange. This is on first and third Tuesday of each month. This is at 10:30 Central Time. So make sure you take a picture of these. Justine and Ella can put this in the chat, these slides, so you have it. And appreciate, of course, Charles Swanberg always teaching the Industrial 101, 102. There's other classes going on retail, multifamily. Just make sure you check on the world. And if there's something we're missing, please let us know. We can add this to the slide for next week. Every Wednesday, Lucia and the team, they host a faith and real estate prayer group on Wednesdays at the Coupa Espresso Bar in Irving Bible. There is a WhatsApp chat as well. So if there's any prayer requests, please contact Lucia. She'll be glad to connect you and pray for you. Partners in Prosperity. The happy hour is at 4:30 to 6 o'clock. Next one is actually coming up August 12th, Tuesday. Pacific Table in South Lake. Make sure when you put in your GPS Pacific Table, make sure it's a South Lake location. And that is a growing group. So invite, show up, and have a great conversations with new people. A lot of things going on this week. Today at 10 o'clock, the EXP Asian Network, John Tsai will be hosting a recap call for the Build 25 with other leaders. You don't have to be Asian to get on this thing. This is for everyone. So just hop on that call. Just basically, he's going to do a recap of the Build conference. And this Wednesday, our training is going to be learning about crowdfunding. I'm part of this investment club with Mary and Richard. They are the co-founders of the Investor Next Door Club, or called Inc. And this is really so the reason why I'm pushing this out is really I want all the agents to be able to invest in real estate. And it's hard to do it if you don't have $100,000, $200,000 to go and invest on a project. Well, crowdfunding allows everyone, right? Even your everyone to get in at $500, $1,000 to invest in a multifamily or RV park or whatever projects is going on. No obligations to invest. There is a community component where there is a educational component where people can join and learn about investing. This is a great option at a low cost. Please check it out on Wednesday. Invite your investors, invite others, realtors to come check it out. This is something I think is very powerful because we all need to get into the I category. I talk about the cash flow quadrant all the time, right? E for employee, S is in self-employed. We always get to the B category as business owners here in this platform, but how do you get to the I category, right? We got to be on that I category. We got to let our money grow itself. So please check that out. Paul is going to have with Melvin's going to have August 26th. They're going to have a success without spending, how to make money without spending money. So check that out. It's a lunch and learn out in the local Pint in Flower Mound. Check that out. That's at 11 and 1, August 26th on a Tuesday. And of course, every Friday, appreciate Ernesto, Aaron, and the rest have always been showing up on Fridays. Please help push this out. This is for not just for them. This is for all of us. So if you just invite people, let Aaron know, let me know, let myself know, um, let me know. Sorry, uh, who's gonna show up. And we'll take care of your friends and connect with them. All right, big event coming up October 2022. Uh, I am looking for committed partners that are able to go to Miami with us. My goal is to have at least 30 people in our organization go, and I know we're going to get there. So if you're on the fence or just trying to figure things out, just let me know so I can put you on the list. And I'm going to create another group chat so we can keep each other accountable, get people there, get people excited, and at the same time as figure out lodging and all that, and making sure that and we can invite guests. So if you get a ticket, you have an Explorer Pass that's free for your guest that is a non-EXP agent. So let me know and make sure you get yourself to Miami. If you haven't started the Fast Cap last week, it started after dark. There is another Fast Cap coming up. So make sure you go to expuniversity.com, check those classes out. I talked to another agent this week. They didn't know that there's a Fast Cap. So I know there's a lot of stuff that EXP pushes out, but everything's on expuniversity.com. Make sure you save these links, go check it out. Make sure you apply yourself because FastCap is very important for everyone, not for just our group, for everybody in EXP that's on the realty side. Make sure you hop on these calls and follow through with the program. Well, you know how to find us, wepartnersnetwork.com, our Facebook group, our WhatsApp group, and other channels and resources that we have. So as we, close out this sharing of our slides, I want to, give Paul the opportunity to share the excitement. He spoke at 2 Build conferences and the excitement and just the impact that he made with people because people texting him, thanking him, like sharing kind of the situations they've been in. So, Paul, you want to take it away, share some wins, and then everyone, if you can open your cameras up, it would be great to see your faces and everything.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've heard this proximity thing for 20 years where people said, the proximity where you're around people and all that. And truthfully, to me, it did not make sense for many years. It did not start making sense for me until I realized how important it was for my leaders to be thinking about me. I want to say that again. I need my leaders thinking about me. I know that sounds weird and it sounds selfish, but it's not. I want it when your leaders, when people can impact your life and change it radically, if they're just thinking about you, things will happen for you. Okay. Because, and like I said, for many years, Aaron, I didn't get it. I thought it was this weird thing, proximity, be around this. What's wrong with you, Voodoo? What's going on here? We got little pins and dolls and stuff. What are you talking about? But what I found out was later on, as I started getting bigger and I started building a team, as I was thinking about certain people, they were getting certain things. I was able to deliver stuff to them. And it hit me. I was like, okay, it's not about just being in proximity. It's getting leaders that can help give you impact and for you to give impact to other people, and it's vital to your success. It's extremely, because when Daniel's thinking about me, I hate to tell y'all this, I'm getting certain things you're not. And I don't want to make this a zero sum game at all, okay? But you want your leaders thinking about you. I did my very best, and you can ask Daniel, he watched me. I did my very best to get Brent Gove to think about me. I mean, I ran him down. I took pictures with him. He met me at the elevator, told me he had a picture of me in his phone. I was like, okay, I got my man thinking about me. And here's why. Opportunity comes to those who someone's thinking about, okay? That's a better way to say it. And so you'll just benefit from certain things. I made a decision. I wanted to go to Daniel's office every Wednesday. It's not an easy drive. It's kind of far away. I don't care, but I wanted to be around Daniel as much as I could. And I really believe because of that, I got two opportunities to speak in Dallas and in Boston. Now, here's where I'm going to take the selfish part away. Lucia, it wasn't about me. Lucia, when I got done with my speech in Dallas, I had 100 and something followers on Instagram. Still not about me, but here's the deal. I had so many people reach out to me and say, hey, my husband is in rehab. Hey, I'm thinking about going to rehab. Hey, I was sober for a year and I started drinking again. Can we talk? And so it's not about me, okay? Daniel was able to help me deliver a message to a lot of people that impacted them in a great way. And as many of y'all know that go to the Wednesday meeting, one of my goals for coming here was to find a stage to speak from to help other people. I know the hell, the slavery you go through when you're addicted. And I don't care what you're addicted to. It is complete. You're in jail 100%. And I want to help people get out of that jail. And because I positioned myself in proximity, okay, Daniel thought about me, Tom Chong thought about me, and therefore I was able to help a lot of people. So it's not a selfish zero sum game, but you want your leaders thinking about you. I want y'all to think about this. This is massive. I've not been here this long. And they asked me to speak it to. Do y'all realize the impact that all of us can have in We Partners? The things that we can do? Y'all need to see yourself speaking from that stage, not because of you, but because of how you can help other people. And so I'm in complete amazement, Judy, that I spoke at two events for EXP. I've not been here that long. And what that says to me, and I hope it screams this to you, I hope this screams this to you, is there's so much room for growth here at EXP. God, I hope you know that. I hope you fight like hell knowing that there's so much room for growth for all of us inside of EXP. When I first joined, there was a couple of fools that left and went to Real, and they said, I want to go be the Brent Gove of Real. First, I'd love to sit down with these people and explain them basic psychology. You're not going to be the Brent Gove of freaking wherever you're going, right? And there's tons of room to grow here. We need warriors, Don't leave. We need warriors. Well, you're not a warrior. You ran. Good. Run. I need warriors. And we can't do this without warriors. And just to have the ability Oh, one guy saw my pictures. If y'all saw me speak, well, let me just back up. If you didn't see me speak, I had a picture of myself when I weighed 245 pounds. Two pictures of myself. They're very heavy. They're very horrible looking. And then a picture beside it of me weighing what I weigh now, 175. And I had a guy reach out to me, and oh, actually, I had dinner with him and Daniel, and he said, "Hey, your pictures hit me in the face. I need to change my life. It's time." And as we drove home, we Ubered home that night together because Daniel likes to stay out till 4 a.m. and I don't. And I Ubered home with this guy. And on the way home, he was just really getting very transparent with me, very vulnerable. That's the word I'm looking for. Very vulnerable. And keep in mind, this guy spoke from stage. He's kind of a bad to the bone dude. He goes, man, I gotta get my life together. He texted me on his way home and goes, hey, I've already got my body mass index. I'm ready to go. Hold me accountable. And man, that's what it's all about, you know? And I was just in close proximity to that. And I'm telling you, that stuff works. And so if you're like me and you didn't understand proximity, and I hated the word plug in, plug in, plug in. It was a stupid. What do you mean plug in? It's stupid. But it means something much deeper than just plug in. Maybe you're not like me. Maybe that makes sense to you. But it didn't to me. I thought it was a weird plug in. What do you plug into? Proximity. What do you mean proximity? But listen, when you're around, like Natalie's around. I think I just saw her a second ago. Is she still on? She's still there?
Yeah, I'm
Natalie,
here.
Natalie, Natalie from Chicago. Yep.
Yeah, Natalie from Chicago's here, and because she's been hanging around us, I want to build. I have a passion for McAllen, Texas. I love McAllen, Texas. I love the people in McAllen, Texas. I don't speak the language, okay, but I usually find someone that helps me. And Natalie's been hanging around because she's been hanging around. She's just around. She's just around. I was like thinking about her, and I told Daniel, hey, I should reach out to Natalie, and she could probably help me build McAllen. And we just started talking. Why is that? Because she's hanging around. Now you can't be everywhere. But here's what I say to everybody, and I said this to Noel a couple weeks ago. Hang around the things that are important to your upline. The person that brought you in that's successful, that's doing well, with Daniel, okay? Hang around things that are important to him. You can't do them all, but you can do some of them. And that's all I would say. And just, man, thank you, Daniel. It was such a great time being in Dallas and being in Boston and speaking to both groups of people. And I got to hear Brent Gove's speech twice, and it resonated more the second time. That's why I can't wait to go to EXP Miami because I know it's just going to resonate even more. And like I said, I want to be on his radar because there's a lot more people I'm meant to help and get sober and get out of addiction and get out of the jail that they're currently in right now, and build a successful business all at the same time. Because I'm here because first I'm going to help people with addictions, and then oh yeah, by the way, we do real estate and we do it great. Nobody's better than us. So thank you, Daniel, for everything and wins for last week. Just hanging around you. What are the odds, Jennifer? We're flying back home and we're sitting beside each other in first class. I thought that was pretty cool. That was not planned. I did not call him up and say, hey, take a seat beside me. We were sitting beside each other flying home. I thought that was pretty bad to the bone. But man, I'm excited, man. I'm ready to take this to a new level. Me and my man, Brandon Scribner, we got some crazy stuff lined up that we're going to do. And I hope you join in on the fun that him and I are going to create, man.
Yes. Thank you, Paul. Proximity is power because, who you hang out with, who you connect with, I picked up three co-sponsorships just by being around, right? The Dallas build, I picked up two, and also in build, in Boston, I picked up another, right? And then people are looking in Dallas, right? Just by flying there. Even Kevin Sue is looking for a co-sponsor to support his agent friend in Boston. By going, you gotta plug in. There's gonna be another event in Nashville. Nashville's a great market. There's a commercial event in Nashville. I'm gonna go to that as well. You have to show up, right? It's your business. No one's gonna do it for you. So, the growth model is great. The connections, the people, the referrals, right? You're going to these things to learn, but you can pick up referrals, right? It was just the three of us from Dallas, Kevin, Paul, and myself, right? We had the opportunity. Kevin was working the room in the back. I was doing the AV live streaming and taking pictures. Guess what? They want all those pictures. Paul was on stage. I mean, just imagine the impact and the connections we made just by attending events. So, all right, TC, you back from your retreat?
Yes, back.
Ready to be back on my regular schedule. Went to a lot of vacations over the weekend, and it's a blessing. And it takes, I mean, one would say, "Oh, how you go on vacation?" But I do work. We work. We us all real estate. We work, and seem like more deals we close during vacations versus staying at home. But just repeating Paul and Daniel, and I just mentioned this to Anna last week too. Tony Robbins called quote, "Proximity is power." I mean, yes, I'm close to Daniel, but if I show up once, Daniel won't remember me. Just like Paul said, have your leaders remember you. I'm going to quote Tom Trong. He quoted this on Facebook recently. He's out there to help others, but meet him more than halfway. So more than halfway meaning show up, be able to plug in, participate, volunteer. If somebody offered to help you, don't make them push you. You push yourself. Show them that you're wanting, willing, and not just, oh, I need your help. I like your help, and then just never show up and never follow up or contact that leaders that you're reaching out to. So really, show up and plug in. And the more you show up, the more you're around successful people, I guarantee you're going to elevate your business. Like Paul said, you may be a little selfish, or your friends that like to hang out and go to the bar with you may feel, oh, he's no longer there and he's not available for me. That's okay. You still have that friend. You're not ditching your friend, but you're focused on your business, your growth, your family. And just really being around those that are successful, positive, will really uplift you. Myself, you know, I consider myself top producer, but when I hear a top producing conference or just a Tom Chong hosting one, I mentioned top producer sharing the wins. I'm there. I'm gonna be there. If I can't be there, I'm gonna ask for the recording. So just because you're good, you know it, you're never gonna know it all. So my challenge to everyone is participate in everything you can. Being able to like plug in and connect with others. If you're feeling down, join this call every Monday. Call Daniel out for coffee. Call Paul. Call myself, just staying plugged in. And if, like I said, if you're feeling down, just get involved. Don't just stay unplugged. Once you unplug, you're gonna feel left out and you can feel lonely, and production is gonna go down. So continue to plug in and pour in, support each other, not just, oh, I'm just focus on myself. Focus on other individuals. So that's my share. I want to also share the wins that be able to vacation with my family, but the win was, I mean, we during that week, I executed three contracts. So one is my listing, and like Grow would say, really predict the market, predict what's the future, not the past. We run comp based on 3 months, based on 6 months. If you can't find enough comp, well, those are 6 months ahead where the market is trending down. Predict the future and quote estimate your listing, your price it the future, not the past. So the future is market's going down, price it down. I listed my property 15,000 under the comp in the area. We executed a contract within 6 days of listing the property on the market. Let the seller understand. The seller was like, "Oh yeah, I was expecting 480, 490. We price it 500. We're still 15,000 lower than others. All the other listings sat on the market for 45 days plus. My listing went off the market within 7 days. So really predict the future, not the past. It really depends on the market. So you have to stage it and strategically list your home so that it doesn't sit. So just want to end there and wish everyone a wonderful week. Please come to Lucia's event tomorrow, or Wednesday event at Daniel's office on Wednesday. Not Daniel's office, our office, everyone's office.
It's not
So
my office,
please
it's
come.
y'all's office.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
Get change that mindset. All right. Thank you,
yeah.
TC. Appreciate it very much. Lucia, take it
TC,
away.
thank you. TC, I love that you just always come from the heart. So I'm so grateful to be a business partner with you. Thank you. So
Likewise.
I'm excited. I mean, we've got Partners in Prosperity tomorrow. I know it's a short window from last month because we, graciously moved it a week, but love to see y'all. I, you know, I love how it's growing. I love the connections. I mean, I just posted that a lender met a realtor on one time that they were together and they just closed the deal together. So it is the power of the relationship. And so we are here to thrive together, to be partners. We are all business partners here. And as I always say, we do business in Tarrant County, and a lot of people just don't want to come up and go to the office and see all the activities that we do in Plano. So this is an opportunity for you to make those connections in South Lake. So I would love to see y'all tomorrow. Um, and I'm grateful for some closings that we have this week and next. And I will share them when we close.
That's right. Never don't celebrate until but closed and funded. Right? Has to be closed and funded. Thank you, Lucia. Thank you for all that you do. Running events is not easy. The anxiety of preparation and all that. And, of course, I think the passion of the fire group, I share that to other people and they're like, wow, and so thank you for doing what you're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm so sorry. I forgot to say that Terry's on the call. I'm so
Yes.
excited she's joining us this week. So I just love to see that she's stepping right in and participating at 110%. So
Yes.
welcome.
We're a community, and that's the first thing is that it's not about just recruiting, right? And Terry's been kind of watching us and just kind of seeing, and she, needing that community is more, I think, very important for all of us as just being human, right? So hopefully we can, EXP's platform of the trainings and things like that, our community component, and of course our support, our local support, that's very important. So hopefully we're doing things right. So, all right, I'm gonna pick on you guys if you guys are gonna raise your digital hand. Oh, we got Sam Tang, so I got to see Sam Tang. Sam's a funny guy. Like I've met him in Boston. He has these Remax cards and KW cards. Well, he used to be a Remax broker owner. And he's building a team. He's on the lending side. He likes to draw things. Just a funny guy. So he'll be a great co-sponsor in Boston if you had anyone in Boston. So, Sam, take it away. Share some wins, quick.
Thank you, Daniel. So I invited a real estate broker, developer, flipper. His name is Q, and we're sitting down today to figure everything out. And he needs to make a decision because of life events. That he was kind of MIA on what he enjoyed doing, which is the property development, flipping, so on and so forth. So I'm gonna sit down with him on a deep dive. It's gonna be 2 to 3 hours. He wants to know everything that we do and how we can help them grow. And if I don't meet Daniel in person, I think I've met him here and there. But with this event, I really got to sit in the same table and have dinner, and also met Paul and his wife as well. That allows me to be like, okay, I know what the co-sponsor is, but the question is if I never met you in person, it's a little bit tough to me just like reach out and say, hey, Paul, I'm gonna see if I can co-sponsor with you, right? So on and so forth. And I think vice versa. So definitely, I've been MIA on the team building side. I jumped in when Tom says, hey, we've known each other in Boston area for a long time. I know you used to own a brokerage in Remax, and I know you are mainly a loan officer side. When I closed up Remax, until I hung my license a few years with KW, fast forward to 2017-18, Tom says, hey, I want you to take a look at this. I said, how much does it cost? You don't need to present anything to me, and I'm not thinking of how much it's going to cost, how much it's going to make me. Long story short, I've got a small little team, about maybe 30 agents in my revenue share team. That brings anywhere, I think the most I've made is about 5,000 a month. Small potatoes compared to Brent Gove and everybody that's on here that is building massive results on the team building side. So long story short, I'm going to shut up and send it back to Daniel, but I look forward to many in-person events. Specifically, let me know, add me to the EXP for Miami, Daniel, and then that'll kind of like give me a more reason to say, okay, I gotta figure a way how to get there, as opposed to like, oh, let me decide, right?
All right.
So add me in, and then I'll figure a way how to get there, even if it's even 2 or 3 days, whatever the case is,
Yes.
and we'll make it work. And then for those who haven't done Cabo, I know I missed it a few times, but I want to commit to go and see everybody in Cabo in 2026 as well. All
That's
right, so
good.
let me go ahead and shut up and send it back to you, Daniel. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. That's commitment. I heard Phil Stringer speak one time or a few times, but the story of Phil Stringer, um, you know, he lost pretty much everything. He was homeless, but he wanted to get to EXP Con or one of the shareholder events or one of the build events, and he was outside in his cars. That's where he stayed, but he wanted to be in proximity. You don't know how powerful these events are. It's not just for build, but you have to be around people to build your business. Production is why you got in real estate. So you surround yourself with the right people. And the thing, look at Phil where he started, where he's at now. He connected with other people, and now he's the AI coach, and he has that. So there's so many things. As long as you plug in, I think I can't stress it enough. Maybe we don't say the word plug in, proximity. So talk like what Paul says, being around, it's the proximity. So, all right, Jennifer Nguyen, I'm gonna pick on you.
All right. My wins is that because Brandon and I started building, I've been able to stay at home more with our daughter, which has been a huge win. We have a team of six now, and we're in a really good groove, and everyone's just amazing, and we pump each other up, and we have finally designed a logo for our little crew, and it's the start of something amazing, and I'm just super excited to be a part of all this. And it goes back to we partners being the model for us. So that's my win.
Yes, and what we're doing is duplicatable, right? You can create your own network. And then that's the beauty of it. You guys are leaders. You guys build something. Don't rely on me, right? Because if you look, I mean, Jennifer knows like the back end, like how messy I am, how unorganized I am, But at the same time, it's the passion of growth, passion to build something, not for me, And yeah, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. I'm glad that you said that and share that because that's what I want. I want you to have more time with family. I want everyone to have more time with family. So, all right, Toby, take it away. I know you're at the office with your nephew.
Yeah, I was. Then I noticed I left my charger at home and my laptop is on 10%. So I am on my way back home.
That's
But
why you need that's why you need an Apple.
yeah, so but yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Judith. She joined EXP about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half. And she also joined my team, and she's been attending the daily meetings, and just been putting in the work, working on our marketing. Um, and when I met her, I mean, she was already producing, but she was feeling a little bit tired, and so she just needed more collaboration. And I'm seeing that our energy is coming back up, and I'm just so proud of her. So she's also in the meeting. I don't think she's on video, but just a shout out to her.
Thank you, Toby. And yes, so Toby, right now, how many in your organization, RevShare organization now?
Russia, man, I
He doesn't
think
even know.
about
You're going to.
five people,
Okay,
five.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, slow
Yeah,
and steady.
Yes, Toby's, you stay plugged in and your team, they're staying plugged in, which is great. That's the most important, right? Being in proximity. I'm gonna shut up and say I'm not gonna say plug in anymore. Proximity. So I gotta. It's gonna take me 30 days, but we'll get there. Thank you, Toby. Toby's a great leader. If you don't know him, follow him on Instagram. He's a high producing leader. At the same time, it's influencing his community, helping his community and helping agents now, being a leader in that. So, All right. I want to pick on Terry. Say hi.
Hey everybody, can you hear me? I've got a headset on. I'm not
Yes, we
sure.
hear you loud and clear.
Okay,
Bring the
awesome.
energy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to be here and been just like Daniel said earlier, I've been kind of watching this group and joined he connected me with Lucia, which has been amazing, the faith or the fire prayer group, and that's an answered prayer for me for sure. Um, but yeah, I'm excited and looking forward to this week joining this team, this group.
Look forward to it. I look forward to helping you on board, and that's just the beginning, and there's a lot ahead. So thank you, Terry. Just
Yeah, thank you.
be in proximity.
Yes,
Thank you.
I love that.
All right, Aaron.
Yeah,
If you haven't seen Aaron's new videos, and then I want to commend Jessica, your wife, to get on that video because I know she doesn't like to get on video, but you know it was hilarious. I was on the plane or somewhere watching that, and I was like laughing. It was good.
Yeah, thank you. She was surprised by how well she was able to show up on camera. She said she's been watching me do it now for the past couple of months. So I guess just innately, like through vicariously through me, she kind of built this skill. So that was a lot of fun. I wanted to say, Terry, great to see you. You know, I really enjoyed our time at Fire a couple weeks back, and just it's good to see you on here. Um, my biggest win is probably that I'm having fun. You know, I was driving to a tour yesterday evening, and the work I was doing, it was so enlivening for me, and I'm just excited about, you know, the platform that we're all on here. It allows us to sort of create the business that we can enjoy. Um, and you know, like Paul said, like John Sai said, it takes massive action plus patience and time and consistency to produce the results. So the results don't come freely. It takes a lot of work, but ultimately it's going to be worth it if we're able to stick it out and to get around the right leaders and to do all of the different techniques. It's not just one secret weapon. You got to do all of it and allow that to build over time and eventually see the fruit of that work. So I'm fired up. I'm glad that I was able to join EXP. Thank you, Lucia. Thank you, Daniel, and everybody that I've been able to engage with so far. And you know, we got big things coming. So watch out for the next post. It's gonna be so fun. So I'll promote it once it's out.
Your
All right.
videos are amazing, Aaron. They are like top notch. Love watching them.
Appreciate it.
We'll continue to
Yes,
share.
that's right.
That's the Lord. Thank you.
All right. Who do I see here? We'll get Natalie.
I had a feeling you call me.
I know you're multitasking, so I know like get you.
No, no, I'm sending a picture to the team of the call right now so they can have it. Well, thank you, Daniel. Super excited. I feel like I just got back from Dallas. Back to Chicago now. Great meeting everybody here. And I'm taking notes of everybody's names so I can remember you, like being in, you know, proximity. I like social media, so I'll follow you guys if, you know, I think I follow half of you already. I'm Googling the rest. So for us, the big win has been going over onboarding our team grow quickly, you know, with Daniel, our co-sponsors in Dallas. And once Maritza took off, we're like nonstop, we're like busy every single week, you know, just catering to all the needs at the beginning. You know, it's very hard to get everybody up and running, but once they're flowing, then we're good to go. We had a boat outing here in Chicago on Saturday. I wish you guys were here. We should do the same when we go to Dallas with Connor. But yeah, I think team outings are super important to stay together. We have one top producer here in Chicago, so I wanted to make sure that he made it. So this type of activities to me is very important because it's not only about work, it's also about community. And I learned that with you, Daniel, when we went to church together, you know, that last week. I wasn't expecting it, and I really enjoyed the community there. And I was like, this is very nice. You know, it's almost like a concert. I haven't been in church for a bit. So the thing that itself kind of brought me to the understanding of your culture as a company. And I truly appreciate that. It was very
thank you for everything last week. It was amazing, and kind of like I got to see Dallas more, and I want to come back now for sure.
I'm gonna move you here. I'm gonna move my running partner. You're one of my running partners.
Yeah, for
So
sure. No, yeah. If I can help with anything, anybody, we have a call on Thursdays for international. Anybody who's interested in international is open to anybody within EXP, and also open to other agents. So we found that these calls and trips, we do trips like a real estate tours internationally. They bring the agents together and they get curious about EXP because they cannot do international probably in a small brokerage. So we have converted some agents that came to the tours, and also if you bring agents to the call, make sure you tell us who they are, so we can honor that connection with you. So if you end up sponsoring, we can co-sponsor, or whatever, or you guys can sponsor just by yourselves. But the call is open every Thursday. I can send it to you, Daniel. We don't have a
yep,
flyer, but
yeah,
if you have it, whoever wants to join, you're free to join just to learn about different markets. And I forgot that we're connecting with the country leader from India, Sam. I think he's in your organization.
yes,
Um, and he mentioned that he's going to be doing some road shows in the US about India developments. And I think that's super interesting. So we're going to be talking tonight about what that's going to look like. I don't know if he's going to go to Dallas, but he's coming to Chicago, or he's in the map. And I think he's going to have the call next week for 2 weeks on like what's the market like in India, who's buying there. And then the second week will be what are the comparable in prices. So people, if you have anybody in the community, if they want to learn more, India is growing quite fast. So really fast, and appreciation. So
yes, he's a
yeah.
great leader, and look forward in learning about that. I mean, that's the opportunity with our country leaders. I mean, they're there, they're running the country with the EXP, and they're having the opportunity for development is more than just a brokerage. So thank you for sharing that. And Natalie, yeah, Thursdays have Ella and Justine pull the flyer, and we'll add it to our weekly calls as well, so we have that. We'll put it on our website as well, so we have that. So there's so many things going on, but as long as we get the resources, we can put it on our resource page and go from there. Thank you, Natalie.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I'm gonna call on Erico in Houston.
Hi, everybody.
Konnichiwa.
こんにちは。おはようございます everybody.
I connected Erico with another Japanese agent in Boston.
Yes. We connected, and I invited her to our Japanese group that I am work with Dan Inoue. That's a Tom Trong line, and also Masami is my team. So we organize Japanese EXP group, and every 2 months we have a network via Zoom, and then educate and share that information and connect each other. So it works very well so far. Like we almost a year to do it. So yeah, so thank you so much, Daniel, to connect another agent.
Yes.
So yeah, my win myself is that I had one investment property on market. It's very good price. So we had multiple offer like next day, like 6 multiple offer, and we have under contract next day. So hopefully inspection goes well, and then we can close quickly. And I have 2 listing for sale, and 2 leasing right now, and 1 condo is under contract, and then 3 more listing coming up. So keep me busy, since I came back to Houston. So that's great. And another exciting thing is that I attended ICON panel meeting last week, and that was only for the ICON agent. And if we attend a meeting and we get the credit, that's a part of the $16,000. Like if you hit ICON, then you can get 8,000 first, and the rest of them you have to attend EXP Con and another EXP event, and then you become mentor and you attend EXP icon panel, and then that's how you collect 16,000. So not automatically you can earn 16,000, but you have to, contribute to the EXP organization to become a resource. So
Yep.
anyway,
Cultural requirements.
exactly, but I attend icon panel that day. Only two agents show up, me and her, and she was Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio icon agent. She did over 100 deals by herself. She was the only one agent, and she is like really me. Like I want to do everything by myself because I cannot trust others, or you know. So we connect each other and we exchange information, and then yeah, I found another great. She has a great energy, and then very honest and share many information, her secret, how she becomes so successful. So that was great. I really enjoy to attend the icon panel. So hopefully, like maybe I will invite her to the we partner meeting, maybe future co-sponsor.
Yeah,
Who
she'll be a
knows?
great co-sponsor
Yeah,
in Ohio
yeah,
for us. Yes.
exactly.
Yes. And that
So
makes me think about the domain site I bought, expmatch.com. I need to start working on getting everyone's videos and then building this website. I'm going to use I guess there's a AI website creator called Lovable, so I got to work on that and just get anybody want to help out, let me know. Let's create our match.com, expmatch.com co-sponsorship website. I see Roland smiling. He's like, what I get myself into? Who's this co-sponsor? expmatch.com. All right. Teresa, Shelley, you guys want to tag team? Share, unmute yourselves. You guys are dual.
Sure, sure. I'll go first. I'm pretty sure Shelly has her wings too. So I'm gonna keep it quick. Last week was very eventful for me. I took 2 days out of my really, really busy schedule to take classes to get my license renewed. This year is my broker license renewal all year. So I do this with CCR. They have a 2-day class. Basically, they put you there 2 days straight. I couldn't do anything, but I got it done. And then I had a client signed on an investment property signed last weekend. And then basically on Monday, actually earlier last week. And then we had inspection done on Wednesday. And then we terminated the next day. So it's a roller coaster for me and for the sellers. And on Friday, the sellers decided to take it off the market. So we're still kind of deciding what to do. And the same client went out immediately to see some new home communities and she decided to buy a new home. So we literally just signed a contract last night on a new home. So it's really like roller coaster for me. Also, Shelly and we hosted a training on Wednesday to talk about our 3 choices of the CRM systems. If you have not picked a CRM system, you need to just whatever you want and pick anyone. Don't worry about pick anyone. In 12 months, you can change if you don't like it. But hopefully, you pick the one that you like. You have done some research. There's tons of videos, even from just EXP Realty. To talk about like a different system to differences and then just watch them there. I really, really, I feel so fortunate that first of all, EXP offers 3 choices. Second of all, there's so many team members in EXP, they have spent their time to do the research for us already. So if you just spend 5 minutes to watch some videos and then you will learn the system and you pick one, anyone, then go. And then I got a new team member. So this past week was a lot of things happening. I got a new team member and she was supposed to come in this morning to meet with Daniel to sign up, but you all know his schedule this morning. He's fully booked. So we couldn't do it today. So hopefully we'll schedule some time on Wednesday to do it early in the morning. Because I'm fully booked tomorrow. So we have to do it on Wednesday. So And I just quickly looked at our teams because I never looked at that before. Literally this morning on this call, I was looking at my organization. I have 30 team members, and so far year to date, we have over 15 million revenues already. And then we have 87 transactions. So I'm really proud of our team. And currently, our team lead is Shelly. So I'm going to turn it over to Shelly.
All right,
All
Shelly.
right, thank you. Thank you, Teresa. I even never look at our revenue share and the team members yet. Thank you for checking those out. That was great. I'm excited. Well, like Teresa said, last week's training was really good. I love production trainings and then teach our agents something that they could use on the transaction side too. And a lot of agents shared what they think about the CRM, why they choose and how much time and money they saved on the CRM they choose. So that was great. Well, my win is I got a listing, and before I put the listing on the market, the seller and I we already talked. The market isn't that good, so we're gonna try. If it's not, we're just gonna take it off and put it for lease. And as soon as I take the listing off market, we receive a really good offer. So we accept it, and they're doing the inspection today. So hopefully everything is good. And I got another house ready in Rockwall. So I will put that house on the market probably on Wednesday when the picture is ready. Well, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Shelly. Appreciate it very much. Well, Gabby Rocha. Yeah, I always say Roja. I don't know why, but Rocha. You will you're on mute. You're gonna take it away. You're gonna end the call for
Okay.
us.
Hello, hello. How
Bring
are
the
you?
energy.
Hello, Dean. Good morning. For me, the big win today is I have a Tommy in the Zoom. Tommy is with the EXP. He's a brand new agent. So the important to be plug in. Tommy, thank you for coming. It's a compromise with you. This is a really amazing group, and here you can find excellent people that can share with you everything that you need to be successful in this business. So that is the best important thing. Be in touch with the people and learn about everything that they do. Another win for me is this weekend we're gonna have an event in Daniel's office, in an office in Plano, for Hispanic buyers. So are going to be Jesus Alvieres as a loan officer and me. So yeah, I hope you everything have a excellent weekend, a week.
Thank you, Gabby. Thank you for your leadership and just doing what you're doing. So everyone, I want to have you guys have a great week. It's just the start of the week, but we have a lot of stuff going on. So stay in proximity and bring people into proximity, and you'll understand why proximity is power. So I'm gonna stick that in my head today. And we're gonna hop off this call and then I'll restart it. And for those that wanna, well, actually, I'm gonna stop the live stream. I'm gonna re-live stream again. But if you want to stay on the call for the recap for build, you're welcome to do that. I'm gonna change the live stream settings so it goes on to YouTube to the right topics. So thank you everyone for the we huddle. If you want to get off, you can get off. If you want to stay on, and then we'll start. We'll wait for the other guest speakers to come on. Thank you.
Now